Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and I'm back with yet another video, and in this video I thought I would show you a book haul. What I intend to do in this video is to show you some books that I've recently purchased from this bookstore in Trivandrum. Okay, so and to be honest, I need to tell you something. I don't usually go to bookstores and buy books. My most convenient option is to buy it online. Because I have an Amazon Prime account and I get my books at an affordable price, and also I get delivered at my doorstep at a thunderbolt speed. So that is one option that I do. But since I visited Trivandrum, I thought I would go to the store because it's a book lover's world. The feel and the soul of that place is something that everyone loves. So I just went there and I ended up buying these 9 books from that store. But I am for online shopping because it's affordable. If you just look at the price, you see this book cost 500 rupees, this single book, and almost all these books are the same price, more or less the same price. But you can find this at a much affordable option online, or you can go to any second selling store and buy books from there. Like, I prefer that. But I just went and bought this, so I thought I would do a review. Okay, so the very first book we have here is Toni Morrison's Star Baby. Toni Morrison, as many of you know, is an African American writer, and she have authored many books like, see, author of Beloved. And if we just look here, we can see other works written by the same author: The Bluest Eye, Zula, Song of Solomon, Beloved, Jazz, Paradise, Love, A Mercy, Home, God Help the Child, etc. She has also written 2 other non-fiction works. So I haven't read this book, but I have read the work titled The Bluest Eye, and it's such a heart-wrenching picture of blacks in America. It's the story of a young girl called Pecola who desired for blue eyes. And here I read somewhere that the title Tar Baby signify how white American parents call the children of black Americans, like they're black and they're small, so Tar Baby, which is pretty racist, if that is what this symbolizes. I just have to go through this book to understand more about it. So let's move on to the next book, Cat 2022. Sorry, Cat 22. So this is a novel by Joseph Heller. He is one of the most famous American writers, and this novel is subtitled one of the greatest novels of the century, which is written on the backdrop of World War II. Okay, so there are reviews like an apocalyptic masterpiece and also the greatest satirical work in English language since Erewhon. So there are some great views, but one problem with this book is it's pretty long, 570 pages. So this is the book that I have planned to read as the first book because we have seminars going on in our college. So why I bought all these books is because I'm currently doing my MPhil in English language and literature from Shankaracharya University, Kaladi. So we are currently discussing a lot of text, and this is going to be discussed in our next class. So I'm planning to read this. But if it's interesting, it's going to move very fast. But if it's not, I'm gonna get stuck in between. Okay, so the next work is Sophie's Choice by William Styron. I'm not familiar with this author, but when I read the reviews, I found that this is one of the very interesting novel. I think set in Germany or Poland, and I tried to find the movie online, but I couldn't find anything on YouTube or in any sites, or not even in Netflix. So I personally called and messaged the Netflix people, and they told they would make this movie available as soon as possible if they have it. Okay, so but I'm definitely going to read also. It's always better to read and watch the movie version to get a better perspective. So the next book that I bought is Ngugi wa Thiong'o's Petals of Blood. This is also prescribed in our syllabus. Okay, so Ngugi wa Thiong'o is an author from Kenya. He's a very famous author from Kenya, and he was baptized as James Ngugi, but he totally abrogated his English name, and he was against the English and the colonial aspects of culture and whatever their influence is. There are other important books written by Ngugi wa Thiong'o like Wizards of the Crow, Can you see? Wizard of the Crow, Weep Not Child, The River Between, A Grain of Wheat, Devil on the Cross, etc. He has also written short stories and plays and memoirs and essays. Okay, so that's Gugi Vatiyungo for you. Next book is MLA Handbook 8th edition. This is a purely academic book. Why I bought this book is because I have to do a dissertation, MPhil dissertation, and also when I write assignments, we have to do a works cited section and we have to refer this to properly cite works. Okay, so anyone who is doing research or who is doing dissertations would probably know what this book is all about. It's an academic book, and I bought 2 theory texts next, both by Pramod K. Nair. From Text to Theory, A Handbook of Literary and Cultural Theory and Contemporary Literary and Culture Theory, from Structuralism to Eco-Criticism. Though I have many theory books, I find Pramod K. Nair's book absolutely amazing. So I bought this. And these are 2 books that I bought for my daughter Mariam. Can you see this? I usually buy books for my daughter. I prefer buying board book for my daughter because she's only 3 years old, so she can do whatever she wants with this book and not get it damaged. So Peppa Pig has turned out to be one of the most favorites. We also have other books, other Peppa Pig books, which is short actually, short ones, which is pretty amazing to develop language and vocabulary in children. Whenever I give her screen time, I specifically choose the contents for her and I make her watch Peppa Pig cartoons, which are very nice for children. There are some contents in some TV cartoon channels which are not really suitable to children, and as parents I think it's important that we monitor what content they are watching. Peppa Pig is highly recommended. It doesn't have any bad contents and it gives out a lot of positive vibes to children. So this book is titled My Mummy and she have absolutely loved this. Maybe in future I would do a review of the books in detail, showing you the story and what's inside there. And this is another book that I bought for my daughter. It is a push and pull adventure book, which is amazing. See, it's a very activity based book at the airport. So there are a lot of push and pull options available here, which my daughter absolutely loved. It's full of colors and people. You don't just read the stories, you also comment upon the people, their dress, hair. If you do that way the book will be interesting. See, you have this and you have the image of an aeroplane here, and it's pretty interesting. Yeah, so that's it. That's all about the books, and I hope you enjoyed this book haul. This is a very short book haul, but in future I am planning to do more reviews in detail. Maybe I'll do a review after reading them, or I might do review of children's book also, which is my favorite area actually. And thank you so much for watching and take care.